Hello, and welcome to this Impact Chat on investing in AI. Today, we're joined by Bianca Martinelli of Alexia Ventures to talk about this and more. Welcome, Bianca.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, I wanted to find out more about what your company is doing, investing heavily in AI. Tell us how this is helping people and improving lives.
Yes, of course. Once again, thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to share more. So we have been investing in AI since our very inception 5 years ago. And we're very excited about what's happening right now because there's a major shift. Latin American companies right now, for the first technological wave, they're building inside the room, not outside. It used to be that technology would reach the region 5, 10 years later, and that's not the case anymore. Technology is accessible and available throughout the world, and capital and talent are now decoupled. And so we see this even because some of our own LPs, the ones who invest in our own fund, are from outside of Brazil and Latin America and backing the region. But from a founder perspective, I think it also means compressing gaps, infrastructural gaps that the region has, and that's absolutely important. Now we can have, a mid-sized company from Paraguay having access to a technology that was once only available to large corporations. Or we can have a student from the countryside of Brazil having a very specialized, tailored learning journey because of an AI native company that was not possible before. So the reach that you can have through this technology is very important. And that's exactly what we're betting on. Application layer on crucial verticals such as healthcare and education, across others as well, that can change lives of Latin America and even beyond if possible, because we love founders with big, bold global ambitions.
Oh, I love that. And the impact that this is having on people, health in different sectors that you're mentioning. I was wondering, tell us a little bit more, what actually inspires you day to day in this work?
Yeah, what inspires me? So I come from the development ecosystem. So I'm so happy to join IDB's conference and be part of the discussions on economic development, but also about the role model effect. I worked at Endeavor, which is an organization supporting founders across 40 plus countries. And I worked truly to expand this network worldwide. And I was so inspired when I would see that founders from different countries, they had similar challenges and they were responsible for building a true new culture and a new ecosystem. That takes time. It's a long-term patient game, but that happens. And I've seen it in my own country, my own trajectory. I left Brazil almost 15 years ago, and I left, and I came back 5 years ago to become a venture capitalist after being an ecosystem builder and an operator. And I was mind blown by what had happened with the ecosystem locally. It had truly changed because of organizations such as Endeavor, but also the VC maturity and the new founders that were starting those companies. And I think that happened also because of the role model potential that founders have when they create big, bold plans and businesses, right? I think someone who can relate to those journeys can say, if that person did it, I can too. And this is absolutely powerful in any ecosystem, in any society.
Absolutely. And I think that you're a role model yourself. And we were talking as well, like if you had any predictions of what's next in this industry that's changing so rapidly.
Yeah. Look, we were discussing in a panel previously about concretely what's happening in the Latin American ecosystem. And we talk about liquidity being one of the crucial aspects that we need to focus on as an ecosystem, because we do have incredible talent and capital right now. But Latin American founders and many times have lacked options to exit those companies, to generate exits and recycle capital. That's crucial to actually create this flywheel. But I'm optimistic. I've seen that only last year we've had a surge of exits. M&A transactions, I think, are very important for the region. So about 172% increase, and the deal size also tripled. I see this as an important figure, and of course, we still need more liquidity. But I see it I see it positively for the next years. I think there are several companies preparing for that liquidity. And second, I think. To my earlier point, I think now we have AI as a more disruptive technology that will bring us closer to the competitive landscape, which is, of course, a very tough competitive landscape worldwide when we talk about the AI wave. But Latin America is a key player, and can actually be disruptive and create world-class companies. So I'm excited about that.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. This is a pleasure. And thank you everyone for tuning in. And if you want to learn more about this topic and others, please follow us on our social media channels. Thank you.